Hey friends, I'm back for volume 3. This is day 4. This is Epcot. This was a cut file along with the Epcot that I bought off of Etsy. I painted this and spritzed it with some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. Yeah, that's how old I am. I still have Glimmer Mist and I love it. I actually used this color up. It was a Halloween color. I don't remember the name of it. The background paper is from one of the Echo Park collections. I think it's Magical Adventure. This journaling block here is from a planner kit that I got. They're just journaling pages that you can add into your planner, and I cut it in half and I used it. It was a Mickey and Minnie one, so it says today's task, and then it's 8 inches long, but I cut it off to where I needed it. Happy Place is from the Main Street foam sticker sheet. The other chipboard, the Magical Adventure, and the camera and the reel, they're from another Echo Park chipboard kit that I had from one of their kits. And there's Stitch. This is a cut file that I had bought from Etsy. And just, mashup of different papers. This one is from the Queen and Company. This is from Main Street. The Stitch letters is actually a Tim Holtz die set that I have. The little background sticker here, that was from Leaving Prints from eons ago. I actually had to use adhesive because they were no longer sticky. This little loop embellishment here is from the Queen and Company. And then there's just little chipboard embellishments. Daisy, this is a background paper pad that I got from it's Sucess. It was one of their Disney lines. And so Daisy's already printed on there, and then I added little fun embellishments. The fun and high there is actually the flip side of this paper, and I cut it out and popped it up. Daisy Duck here is from the Cricut, from their Mickey and Friends, it's called. And Smile. Here's my mom waiting for us. The paper is Queen and Company, and then all the embellishments are just a mash of all of the collections that I bought for this trip. Mickey Mouse. This was part of that Disney paper pad. So Mickey here is pre-printed. These are stickers. Say Cheese is from Main Street. The Vacation and Oh Boy and these stickers were from a sticker sheet that actually coordinates with this collection here, the Mickey collection. So the Disney paper pad, I should say. And then this is the other part of that paper, the other side. like this side is the gray with the little Mickey and Minnie, and then the other side is just plain at the bottom. And I cut it out for journaling. And this is Minnie. Now this I kind of pieced together because Minnie Mouse is part of that paper pad. The dots is from a different collection. The top part of this was actually pink, and I didn't want it pink. I wanted it to match her dots on her dress. So I cut the bottom part of it out, and then I pieced everything together. So Donald Duck is also from that that paper pad. And then I had other stickers. I backed it with white cardstock so he would pop out, and then I could pop it up. Goofy this is from the Cricut set, Mickey and Friends. This is also from that paper pad. And then I had different, these are clear stickers that I backed. Pluto is the same way. Pluto is from the Cricut, the Mickey and Friends cartridge or set, or whatever you want to call them nowadays. They're not cartridges, but I still call them that. And then these are stickers that I had from EK Success. They're the clear stickers, but because this paper is so light, I didn't have to back them on this paper. And more photos from around Epcot. This background paper is from the Simple Stories Say Cheese #2. I'm not sure. I don't even remember. But these stickers here are from the Magical Adventure sticker, the 12x12 that comes with the collection, the sticker page. And so is the magic. And then I added these. This is from the Main Street sticker book. So everything kind of coordinates because it's all the same color scheme. So this is the start of the World Showcase. So these pages are a little different because I wanted the background pages paper to represent kind of the country. So we have stars as a neutral backdrop. That's why it's on. The photos are backed on craft cardstock. And this was from around the lake. We were standing at the Disney Traders, and this is the views from there. So here we are in Mexico, and while we were here back in 2012, like they do every year, they have little pamphlet books that, well, this was like a, I'll show you, it's further in the book. It looks like a passport. So, and in the passport were these little stickers of each country and the flag. And so I used a lot of those stickers in the country pages. So this is Mexico, the background papers from the Queen Company. I couldn't find Mexico's pictures at first, so I ended up going online and finding a Mexican flag, so I had the flag. That's why Mexico's flag is bigger than everybody else's. And then I got a fun little margarita, and I have a, I love sequins. I don't have a whole lot. because they can be obsessive. But I had this fun little Christmas mix that had little Mickey shaped heads. They were mint green, and actually these were from that kit too, so they're red and green. And then it had Mickey, so I used the little Mickey heads for the ice cubes, which I thought was cute. And here we are in Norway, and we got to ride the Maelstrom, and Faith did not like it one bit. It was too dark in there. She doesn't, well, at the time she didn't do dark stuff. Now she's a little older, and she's able to fare better with dark rides. But when she, this was 10 years ago, when she was 10, she didn't fare well. So in Germany, which was one of my favorite countries, we got bratwurst and hot dogs for lunch. And Emily, because they are German dogs and they aren't made like American hot dogs, and they look kind of gray. They taste the same. They taste better. But she wouldn't touch it because it was gray. It was a different color. So that's why she's sitting there while the rest of us are eating our hot dogs and enjoying them. And we also got my mom bought some, it was a German chocolate cake. And that was yummy. Her and I shared it for dessert. But here's one of those other 6x12 page pockets, because like I had said before, I wanted to include all the photos, and this is a really good way to include a bunch of photos that you want to include in your scrapbook, but you don't necessarily want to do a page for. So that's what I did here. And then this is part of Germany, and I kept with the black background and the yellow to tie with the Germany flag. Happiest moment is from the Magical Memories title builder. I just love those stamps. Magic Found Here is from the I'm looking. Magical Memories, the volume 1. I stamped it in the red that I used here is the Lumberjack Plaid, which I absolutely love. That is the best color red, because it's not too orange. Well, it's not orange at all. It's a blue based red, and it goes with everything, and I love it. So everything, pretty much all the red that is in these books is Tim Holtz, the Oxide Distress in Lumberjack Plaid. The hearts here, the little heart here, it's all lumberjack, and it goes so well with the color red, the red in these collections. So I was really happy to when it came out, like maybe a month before I started this endeavor. So I was lucky that it was here. This is one of the Magical Memories tabs. This is one of the labels from Ellie Studio. I just love their stamps. I'm obsessed. Here's Italy. And this paper, this part is from Magical Adventures. The green one is a paper that I had in my stash. So, and I just thought it went with the vibe that I was going with for the different countries, incorporating the flag colors in the background. And this is background paper is from one of the 4th of July kits from Echo Park. I don't remember which one. But I thought the wood grain in the back kind of tied in with the brick, the color of the brick on the of American Adventure. And I just kept it simple. I used the stickers that were in that you got from each country of the passport. And the 1776 was a die cut from this set that I had. And, you know, I just kept it simple. And sometimes simple is best. I mean, you want to showcase the photos and the story, not so much all the stuff you have on it. And, you know, my philosophy is I'm very uncomplicated, and I don't like, I think there's a place for everything. I think if you are, you know, you're that artsy type, then you need to go for it. But, and I love doing artsy stuff, and I love taking 2, 3, 4, 5 hours on one page. And, but this was not the album to do that in, because I have over 150 pages in these 4 volumes. So, I didn't have that time to waste on, you know, doing multiple hours on just one page. You know, I tried to do 3 or 4 pages a day so that I could get through it. So this is also one of those background pages, that papers from who knows where, that I just collected over the years. And, you know, I felt very fitting for Japan because of the cherry blossoms in the background. And then to tie in with the Japanese flag, I put pops of red around to make a visual triangle. And it works. And it's simple. Here's Morocco, and I used the other sheet of that Scrapbook Customs paper, the jasmine inspired, to tie in with Morocco. And I left it pretty simple. This paper here was actually from a Scarlet Lime kit. Christy Tomlinson used to just, and with the kit, you would get this, I'm sure, is like from one of those to-do list paper pads. You know, this didn't have anything like a title or anything on it. It was just a pretty a bottom design, and then the border at the top. And you would get random ones in the kits, and I saved them. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. And I surprisingly used quite a few of them that I've had in my collection for at least 10 plus years, if probably not longer than that. But this is Morocco. And then there's France. This background, the red, is from Main Street by Simple Stories. And then this bottom is one of those other papers that I had in my stash from who knows where. And it fit. And then, like I said, I kept the color scheme to the flag. And then I also added some fun little embellishments. These were stickers from a clearance sticker set that I got that had Paris, London, and New York City on it. And I had bought it because of the Eiffel Tower, because Faith loves the Eiffel Tower. And I was going to do something fun on one of her pages. And it came with a few sheets of it, so I had one left over, and I thought it was perfect. And here is Aurora, and this was Faith's favorite princess, and this is one of those EK Success stickers. And then the little embellishment, the jewel embellishments came from this kit as well, along with the little title. Meeting is part of their foam stickers that from American Crafts. The flip side has them in different colors. The background paper is for Aurora. It's from EK Success. This paper here was a transparency type paper, and it had the fun rose floral, and I just ripped it to give a little bit of texture behind everything, as well as the doily to add a little texture. This here was I made this, I can't even tell you how long ago. And the stamp I still have. It was a stamp set from one of those monthly kits that I would get from Scarlet Lime, it was called, from Christy Tomlinson. And I watercolored it. And then I didn't do anything with it. And I was looking through scrap of paper and found it. And I'm like, oh. And so I cut it out and put it in my stash for this project. And it just is very fitting on this page. The little Merryweather and the fairy yeah, what do they call it? Fairy godmothers. They're from the first album of this was from Disney, and it came with papers and sticker sheets, and that's what these little stickers are from. The same with Marie on this side. That's from that sticker sheet. It has all different characters. It has the 2012 different logo on it. So I tried to incorporate as many of those little stickers as I could throughout the book. This paper is Simple Stories Main Street. This was from the 12 by 12 sticker page from the Magical Adventure. I like to, one of my main go-to when I have larger pictures that I want to scrapbook, and is this where I cut the scene in half, and then I have two focal photos up here and then one down here, or vice versa, and then the bottom part is for journaling and the embellishing. That's a simple, my go-to when I'm looking at something and I'm like, I don't know what to do. That's one of my main go-to pages. And here's Pooh again with this fun paper from Cricut. And he's with his friends. Oh, he's just with Tigger. We didn't get to see Piglet. Piglet wasn't there. But it's just a fun page. It has the papers from Cricut, and then the other papers and the little 4x3 cards that I used are from the Simple Stories Main Street. And I just think it's a fun page, and everything ties together because the color scheme is pretty much the same. There's even the little bit of blue in the honey pots, you know, so it ties in the blue and the florals. Plus, there's blue. My daughters are wearing blue, so I wanted to tie that in too as well. So that's fun. And here's more of England. And I just love this check, this plaid. I love it. This was from the Magical Adventures, as well as this castle here. And the white and black check paper, that is just a no, this is actually from a Hobby Lobby paper pad, Christmas pad. And I wanted a check to kind of go tie in with the England kind of feel. I don't know why I thought that was, but it does, and I love it. And it's in my book, so you're not going to see it again. This other paper here on this side is actually, it looks like it's sort of the same as this, but it's not. And this was actually an old Christmas paper from Echo Park. And because I wanted to kind of tie the two in. But this is Canada. The paper on this side with the moose and the tracks and the trees, that's actually from Little Lumberjack, from Echo Park. So it was kind of fitting that to use that for Canada. And here's Merida, and they had, I'm not sure exactly where this was, to be honest. I know it was after you got through all of the countries, but it was before the, when you get to Nemo and Friends. But I'm not sure, I don't remember offhand where this was, but it was kind of like a really cool rest stop-ish area. They had a playground, as you can see, and there were seats under these canopies that you could sit and relax in. And they had this fun sand sculpture of the Brave. And at the time, Brave had just come out, and, you know, Emily, being a redhead like I am, I absolutely love Merida, so I wanted to give, you know, this page special treatment. Now, what's fun is this polka dot paper is, like I said, one of those papers that I kind of just stashed away. And it totally goes with the vibe of the rest of the papers. The background floral is from The Little Princess by Simple Stories, as well as the little character here that looks like Merida. And all the embellishments are from that kit as well. And the label is from the Ellie Studios. And I just... I don't remember what color this is, but it went perfectly with it. And the strip of yellow here is a washi tape. And I love the little stars and stuff on it, but this washi tape it's from the Queen and Company, and it's very hard to peel, very hard. So I only use it once and ever so often in this book, because it's just really hard to peel, and you can't get a full 12-inch length of it before it starts tearing. So but this is Finding Nemo, and of course this is from from Cricut. I die cut it out. The background paper is from Fish Are Friends from Cartabella, and the orange paper background here is from that Fish Underground that paper, the die cut with a view paper pad. So trying to use stuff up. And this is also from the Fisher Friends and the stickers, which I thought were fun. And then this is day 5. We did Epcot 2 days in a row. So this is our day 5. And I have a stamp. Let me see if I can find it. I found it on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and it's from Momenta, and it looks exactly like the Spaceship Earth. So I stamped the background, the white paper, with the new gray color from Tim Holtz, which I absolutely love. I love gray, using gray as a neutral. And then I just used a hodgepodge of strips of paper that, princess paper. This blue and is from the Cricut princess paper pad that I had. This pink actually was the paper that I had cut out from that mini paper earlier. And then the purple, I bought this paper in bulk for another project. Like, I bought a whole slab of it. It was 50 sheets of it. So I have a ton of it, and it's the real thin paper. I don't even think it's 60 pound. And I used that to tie it in, because I was going off the colors of what we were wearing. My ex-husband had blue, and then the girls had pink, and I had the purple. So it all works together. And more fish. Fish are friends. This is the Fish are Friends from Cartabella, and this is my nephews and my niece. And one of the few times we actually got to spend any time with them, because... And then here is Living with the Land. And this foam sticker and the back, all the paper except for this this craft paper here is from Simple Stories Safe Travel. And this square is from the Say Cheese too, but the rest is from Safe Travels. And then I also cut out one of those little squares from that agenda pack that it's a full 6x8 sheet, and I just cut it down so that I could use that as a journaling block. Mission Space. This paper is from a Hobby Lobby boy paper pad, and it fit very well, and I was happy to find it. This is that other side of that agenda pad that I have from the Disney one. And it has stars up at the top here, so I thought it was very fitting. These silver little doodads, they're from I believe they are Heidi Swap. And I've had them for years. And I actually used them up. This is mostly all Magical Adventure. This is my dad, my mom, and my twin brother at Epcot. And then these are scenes around. These stickers, they don't want to stay down. This background paper is not part of the kit. It's one of those papers I stashed. But it ties, this blue is perfect. All this paper, background paper, is from Magical Adventure 2, actually. And they just tie very well together. And I also used one of those Mickey stickers. We ended up with a roll of them. And Duffy was a sticker from the stickers that I got from the Disney album. I thought I love Duffy. And in my journaling, I write in that I had bought a Duffy Bear one during this day, so it was kind of fitting I add Duffy there. China, and this is one of those other, papers that I stashed away and didn't think like I said, I knew it was going to have a purpose, and I just kept it until I was ready to make this book. And then the rest of this background paper, and then the rest of the embellishments are part of the Main Street. And then there's Mishu. Yeah, Mishu. He's from that sticker set from that 2012 album. And here we are to Italy again. And I used the other half of that green paper and just little bits and pieces. And here's Snow White and her stickers from the EK Success. And then the background is from that Cricut Disney pad. And this is an old Basil cardstock. I got at a crop. There was a whole pack of them. They were different edgers. And I thought it went well because of Snow White's collar. So, and using stuff up. And here's that illustrious Aladdin paper, jasmine paper. This, I had actually cut, on the flip side of this paper is this pretty tile blue paper. And what I did is I first cut the mat out, and then which left a hole here. So then what I did to cover the hole, because I still wanted to use the paper, was then I added the blue in the background and layered it. So it looks like a layer, but it's actually hiding the hole that I had created. This yellow sticker here actually was the last sticker from that sticker set that I had from, if you watched volume 2, you'd know what I'm talking about. The Christy Tomlinson sticker set, the journaling stickers that I had. That was the last one, and I was bound to use them all. And the Aladdin is from Shadney. Has an Etsy shop on, and she does wood veneer and some other stuff, and she has Disney inspired princesses, so I had to grab it up. And then here is that Epcot book that I was talking about, the passport. And then each country, the kids went in and they signed it and stamped it. So there's little, and you were supposed to put all the stickers in the book, but I did not. The stickers that I did not use on the pages went into the book. So each country, I think there's only one country that doesn't have a sticker. And obviously Mexico, because I couldn't find Mexico's paper, the stickers at that time. So Mexico has most of the stickers here. But the rest of the countries, Italy's the only one that doesn't have And by the time I actually found this, because I thought I lost it, Italy's page was already done and the stickers were glued down, so there was no way that I was going to be able to get them back up. So I was like, forget it. It wasn't that important. And here's another important thing. If you don't have photos for a page and you have journaling or you have something you want to document, you can by all means do so without a photo. This was an extra slot in this book and I wanted to fill it, so I made a pocket and to slide the book in. And then I did some journaling about our adventures with around World Showcase. And you know, it's a fun way to hold on to memorabilia as well, and tell the story. You don't need photos. You know, if the story is that important, write it down and then create your page around that. So that's what I did. And in Germany, when we were visiting Snow White, a disastrous thing happened and my camera broke. It fell off the stroller that we were using for my daughter and the lens broke. And so there weren't that many pictures in Epcot the second day because of that. We also, my ex-husband's his phone died, so we didn't get any fireworks pictures. So Google to the rescue. I found a photo of the fireworks display from 2012, and I copied it, and there you go. Google saved the day. And because I had a story to tell and I wanted a photo to put there, so that's why I did that. And that is the end of this album. I think and so that is the end of this album, and I have one more to go, one more to show you. If you liked seeing this and you enjoy, you know, listening to me ramble about process, you can like and subscribe to my channel, and I would greatly appreciate that. But until then, I will see you on the next one. Bye.